What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's Filthiest Pitches of the Day. Remember, before we get to those pitches, hit that subscribe button. Join Ninja Nation. We'll be doing a lot of great stuff through the postseason, and you're not going to want to miss it. And even after, we're going to be doing the famous Pitching Ninja Postseason Awards. So hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, here are my filthiest pitches of the day. I'm going to start out with Jeffrey Springs, who threw 6 innings, giving up no runs, and had 5 Ks. He had this painted fastball and this great 3-pitch K with all changeups. His ERA this year is 2.45. An underrated elite pitcher. Cal Quantrill had 4 Ks in 6 innings. He had this 95-mile-an-hour dart and then this curveball. He has now gone 33 consecutive starts without a loss at Progressive Field. That's that, courtesy of Codify Baseball. Ranger Suarez had 5 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 2 runs. He had this 92-mile-an-hour sinker, maybe a bit inside, and then this 83-mile-an-hour slider. Javier Assad had 5 scoreless innings with 3 Ks thanks to his slider and this pretty 91-mile-an-hour backdoor cutter. Lucas Giolito had 6 Ks in 5 innings. He, of course, had his filthy changeups and nasty slider. Louis Varland had this slider on his way to 3 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 2 runs. Marco Gonzalez had 4 Ks in 5 innings, thanks to his changeups and cutters. Nathan Eovaldi had this nasty splitter and slider combo and had 3 Ks in 4 2/3 innings, giving up 1 run. Eduardo Rodriguez had 3 Ks in 6 2/3 scoreless innings and had this pretty changeup. Eric Lauer had 9 Ks in 5 scoreless innings, giving up only 1 hit. He had this mix of bullet balls and zoom balls. Yeah, that's what he calls his slider and fastball. Just a great outing from Lauer. Carlos Rodon was absolutely dominant with 10 Ks in 6 scoreless innings, giving up only 2 hits. He, of course, had his overpowering fastball, his wicked slider, and threw in a few curveballs. Rodon leads the NL in Ks with 237, and his ERA on the season is now 2.88. Brusdar Graterol got the start as the opener and had this 99-mile-an-hour effortless two-seamer. I mean, look at this pitch. Both the movement and the perceived amount of effort put into it are amazing. And look at Kim's face after striking out on that pitch. I just picture him looking out going, how did you do that?
Watching him throw is crazy. I mean, his stride length is like nothing. And the ball just, his arm angle, his arm is so quick. It's crazy.
But my filthiest pitcher of the day yesterday was Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani had 10 strikeouts in 8 innings, giving up only 2 hits and no runs. He took a no-hitter into the 8th inning. Yep, he missed it by that much. He had an incredible mix of cutters, sliders, sinkers, splitters, and curveballs. He only threw 4 four-seam fastballs the entire game. 86.1% of his pitches were off-speed pitches, if you include his cutter as an off-speed pitch, which it really is, because it's about 7 miles an hour slower than his fastball. I love this here as he calls out to Stassi to get a cutter. You can see him going Stas, Stas, Stas. Not all his cutters were great. He did have this hanging cutter that he thought should have gotten killed. And look at his face when he got away with that pitch. Shohei also turned into fielding ninja with this great play. And I love his reaction. Every time Shohei pitches, it is must-watch baseball. Ohtani now has a 2.35 ERA, which is 6th in all of baseball. He's 3rd in the AL in strikeouts and 1st in the AL in strikeouts per 9 innings. Certainly a Cy Young contender. Oh, and he hits a little too. Now on to my filthiest relievers. David Robertson had this nasty knuckle curve. Andrew Heaney had 6 Ks in 4 innings. I know he's usually a starter, but he was relieving in this game. Trevor Stephan had this White Castle special. Keegan Thompson had this pretty curveball. Aniel De Los Santos had this changeup and slider. And my filthiest pitch by a reliever yesterday was this 99-mile-an-hour paint by Liam Hendriks. And now, my pitching ninja moment of zen. Even Shohei shaking off signs and his reactions in general are must-watch baseball. A three-way thread: pitching, hitting, and a human meme generator. What's up, Ninja Nation? My picks of the day today are gonna be a little delayed, unfortunately. It'll involve Corbin Burnes, Jacob deGrom, and Max Fried, but I'm still waiting on approval because we're hoping to offer an odds boost for everybody. I'll let you know once it's approved, either by a YouTube post or a tweet. So keep your eyes open, and in the meantime, let me know what your picks of the day would be.